Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys are doing well. This is my Drugstore Beauty Loves series, and this one is all about highlighters, and I think this is like my 4th episode, so I will link the other ones down below that I did already. I did one for mascara, I did one for lip products, and I also did one for blushes. And now I'm just going to talk about drugstore highlighters. There's definitely not that many really great quality drugstore highlighters. I think that's what the drugstore makeup is lacking the most, is highlighters. But for what is out there, I do have some favorites that I thought I would mention to you guys. Now, I know I don't try every single product that's out there, and you know, I'm sure there's many more that I'm not knowing about or that I just haven't gotten yet. So if you do know of any good drugstore highlighters, I would love to know what you guys think. First, I'm going to talk about baked highlighters, and I only have one brand but 2 colors, and that's the e.l.f. baked highlighters. For baked highlighters, I do think they're great quality, and I really do love them. I have Moonlight Pearl, which is a beautiful champagne color. I also have Pink Diamonds, which is obviously more of a pink highlighter color. Since they are baked highlighters, they're not that smooth or powdery, of course. They're a little more rough, but if you just use your finger enough going against the pan, you will pick up enough product and get enough onto your skin, and then they are super like blendable and beautiful on, but you do have to like kind of put a little more on than you would with maybe like regular powdered highlighters. But overall, it's a great product, and I enjoy these baked highlighters a lot. Next, I'm just going to talk about some regular powdered highlighters that I've been enjoying. And the first one I want to talk about is the Physicians Formula, and this is the Powder Palette Mineral Glow Pearls, and this is in Translucent Pearl. And I did just talk about this in my monthly makeup picks video, and this has just been a long time favorite highlighter of mine, and probably, and I think it is, the first one I've ever owned. And you wouldn't even know it because it takes so long for the product to go away. You don't really need to use a ton of it. And basically this is more of like a pinkish shade a little bit, but doesn't really show too much pink. I think it's a beautiful pearly shimmery color. I think it's very smooth and easy to blend out, and I really enjoy this highlighter as well. This next one is a newer product, but I've used it a few times now, and I really do enjoy it. It's actually Bonnie Bell. It's called Blush and Glow. It says that it's an illuminating powder blush. Basically, I think this is better just for a highlighter, and it has the 2 sides. As you can see, it has the more white pink side, and then it has like the champagne side. You could either use this product 2 ways. You can use either side and just, you put your finger or brush onto either side to pick up the product. Or you can like kind of swirl your finger or brush all across and kind of mix it together to create the highlight that you would like. As you get into the white side, as you go into it more and more, as you can see, it kind of turns more pink. So maybe that's why it is more of like a blush product, because it shows that pink. But I still think it's just really beautiful as a highlighter. Just kind of, it's alright to have a little bit of that pink color in the highlighter, and I think it's really pretty. The reason why I mentioned this product is because it's very reasonable, and I just think it's really pretty, and I love the packaging and everything. But not only that, I really do like the product. I love that it is very powdery, so it could get messy, or you have to watch how much you apply. But I actually like the fact that it is super powdery and loose, because it's just really easy to get the amount on that you would like to use. It's more of a newer product, I think. I don't think it's been out that long, but it is worth buying, I think. This next product is called Sleek Makeup, and this is actually something I got when I did a makeup swap with my friend Layla. She lives in the UK, so this is more of a UK makeup brand, and this is a contour kit, so it has both. It has the bronzer and the highlighter, and basically, of course, since I'm talking about highlighters in this video, I'm just going to talk about the highlighter. But the highlighter is really reminds me of the Balm Mary Luminizer. It's really close to that in my opinion. I did ask her if this was considered drugstore makeup and she said yes. So that's why I'm talking about this, and I thought I should mention it because I absolutely love this highlighter. It is just a beautiful, beautiful highlighter. I almost grab this now more over my the Balm Mary Luminizer because it's pretty similar to that. But as you can see, it's just a beautiful champagne color, and I just love the pigmentation and the way it goes on. It's just beautiful. This next product I actually just put on because I wanted you guys to see what I was talking about, and hopefully you will be able to see it. This is actually an eyeshadow. It's the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow, and it's in the color Endless Pearl. And I put that there, you know, on top of my cheekbones as a highlight, and you could see it, I hope, a little bit. Basically, when I was looking at these eyeshadows and I saw this color, I just thought it would be like a really pretty highlighter as well as an eyeshadow, and it goes on very smoothly and blends in great. It's like so easy to apply, probably like the easiest out of all of them. I just put it on like in a matter of not even like 30 seconds, I swear. So I just thought I would mention it to you guys. You know, even though it's an eyeshadow, you could definitely use it as a highlighter, and I really love it. I just love these Infallible eyeshadows. They're just great pigmentation and very powdery and smooth. The next two powdered highlighters I'm going to talk about is actually the Maybelline Master Highlights. And yes, these are like a blush and highlighter together, but I definitely thought it would be worth mentioning since it is a highlighting product. And I haven't used these a ton, but I used them enough to know that they're amazing products. I really enjoy them. But basically I have two colors. I have the nude shade and I have the coral shade. Of course, I think in this video the nude one would fit more into this video because it's not so much of a color, but all of them all of the Master Highlights, you know, basically is like a 2-in-1 kind of thing. I think they're great. They have, like, you know, the blush combined with the highlight, so you could just, if you're in a rush and you don't want to be dealing with a bunch of different products, you could just get a brush and apply this on your cheeks and you're good to go. It's just a beautiful glow and beautiful color too. So if you guys haven't tried these Master Highlights, I do think they're great. I think they're great for when you're kind of in a rush, or maybe for school and you just want to put something on your cheeks that have the blush and the highlight, so you get a little bit of both. Okay, the next product I'm going to talk about is this e.l.f. Shimmering Facial Whip, and this is only $1, and I'm sure you guys seen it in like the e.l.f. section of the makeup aisle. And it's just one of those cream highlighters. Basically, you don't need a lot, you just put a little bit on, and sometimes I find them a little bit hard to blend in, so sometimes I grab just like a small stippling brush to blend the product in, but you could definitely just use your finger to blend it in. But this is just like in a pink color pretty much. It's called Lilac Petal, and I think it's more of like a pink shimmery kind of shade, you know. And I haven't used this a ton either, but I've used it, you know, enough to tell you guys that it's definitely worth $1. I think it's a very reasonable product, so why not grab it? I think it is beautiful when you really want that like cream kind of highlight. I think this is a great drugstore option. They don't really have a lot of cream highlighters in the drugstore, so, you know, this is definitely awesome to grab, I think. Two more products I'm going to talk about, and they're highlighting concealers. So this is actually one of my favorite like makeup products to use. I don't know, ever since I really got into makeup and I learned about highlighting all over your face in certain areas, I really enjoy these products and I recommend them. The first one is they're both Maybelline, and the first one is the Instant Age Rewind Eraser for Dark Circles, and it's the Treatment Concealer, and this is in the color Brightener Illuminator number 60. So you could definitely get definitely get these in just concealer shades, but this is more like the highlighting brightener shade. And you just twist this and then the product goes into the sponge. And that's what it is, a sponge applicator. You just have to be patient and turn it enough. And when you first buy this product, it does take a while, you know, when you're first using it, it does take a while for product to get into the sponge. You really have to turn it a lot and be patient. But eventually this whole sponge will be covered with, you know, the concealer, and it'll be a lot easier to apply. So basically I just apply it on with the sponge, and then I either blend it out with, you know, my fingers or a brush or a beauty blender or a beauty sponge. I kind of switch that off depending on how I feel that day. But you know, you can blend it in all those different ways and it works great. Brightens your face, and I just think it's an excellent product. The other Maybelline highlighting concealer product is the Dream Lumi, and this one is in another like kind of brightener shade. This is like another same thing. This has other shades, you know, that are more like that would match your skin tone, like concealer, so you could get other shades in this. This is more like a little mini brush and not a sponge, but it works the same way. You twist the bottom and the product comes up, you know, from the tube onto the brush. And then I do it the same way. I just apply it, you know, with the brush and then blend it in either with my fingers or a brush or a beauty blender, whatever I'm using. I think they're both great products for this purpose. I think they're just excellent. I love them. I've been using them for like a year now, and I love them both so much. I know that there are some other good drugstore like highlighting concealers like this. I think there's another one that I haven't tried yet that people use a lot. I'm not sure if it's a L'Oreal brand or another brand, but I do plan on trying others. But right now I've just been really obsessed with these and using them a lot. I think that's all for my favorite drugstore highlighters, at least so far. These are the ones that I've been enjoying and loving. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave comments, and please share this video, like this video, and also if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. That would mean a lot to me. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.